We are back with one of my least favorite subjects ever, but it sure is entertaining. We're back with cheaters and we're cheersing today because what do I say about cheaters? If you can't stay loyal, stay single. Okay, we are cheersing to that. I hope you're having a better day than the people in this video that got cheated on. Also, PSA, stay tuned. Keep your eyes and ears peeled for some very exciting news regarding my merch. Something new is coming, something very freaking exciting, but that also means that things like this don't hat and the don't sweater and the sassy merch, things are going away, okay? But very exciting news in the next week, okay? So stay tuned. JoceBedard.com, get whatever you want, and stay tuned. I know something you don't know, doo-da, doo-da, but you'll know soon enough. Think I caught her, don't know. If you ever have to doubt it, hate to be the one to say it, but it's usually a red flag. Me, 32 male, her 30 female. We've been together for 14 years. Holy shit, half your lives pretty much. I was out of town for the weekend in Pittsburgh. We live in Virginia. She had a family Halloween party one night. This is where things get sketchy. She stayed up till 7 in the morning. No big deal. That's a massive deal. My body would never allow that. She said she was going to sleep. She was hanging out with her cousin and his friend, whose girlfriend was passed out. Her dad wakes her up. She had a face full of makeup. She says he drove her in our car to his house. Then she passed out till 11. Meanwhile, all of this was going on. She was messaging me. When I got home Monday, I saw makeup smeared on the bed and I looked around and there was a C word, protective C word. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Missing. The open wrapper was behind her pillow. Advice. You found the wrapper behind her pillow. What advice do you need, my man? If you want to hear whatever explanation she's gonna have for that, be my guest. But I think it's time to move on. How do I move on from the worst choice I made? I, 23 female and 22 male, were in a tumultuous on and off relationship for about 3 years, marked by frequent disagreements and arguments. I never felt understood and always felt like I couldn't communicate with him. We never became truly intimate due to our young age since the relationship began. Our careers eventually led to a long distance situation, which exacerbated, did I say that right? Our issues, leading to long periods of not speaking to each other because of the distance. I didn't make much effort to address these problems as I had grown weary of his insecurities. Truly, it was exhausting to constantly give him affirmations. In the midst of this, I ventured into online dating and met an amazing man. I'm sorry, you're still dating this person long distance, and then you went into online dating. Our first date was enchanting and I quickly fell in love with him. He was everything that I wasn't. He gets me like nobody ever did. He's very mature and extremely considerate. He was what I needed at that point and I still do. I don't know, I'm confused if they broke up or not. But anyways, a few months later, I crossed paths with my ex and the memories of our 3 years together haunted me. I understand you broke up. I decided to sleep with him to gain clarity on my feelings and possibly salvage our old relationship. The relationship still meant a lot to me at that time. I care deeply and still do about my ex as he's very good and a kind person. All I was thinking at the moment, if having intimacy with him would fix our relationship. However, this encounter made it abundantly clear that my heart is with my current boyfriend. Oh my God, you were dating this man? I love him deeply and believe he might be the one. Despite the guilt I carry for my actions, I'm unsure how to move forward. I am haunted by flashbacks, and while I don't want to lose my current partner, I'm struggling to find the courage to confess. I'm at a loss for how to navigate the situation and alleviate my guilt. I don't ever want to lose my current partner. He means a lot to me, and I'm heartbroken that I've hurt him. Only if I could reverse my actions. Sleeping with my ex was the biggest mistake and the worst choice I've made in my entire life. How can I bury this and move on? It's kind of like consequences of your own actions. You got your reasons for why you did what you did. You gotta be honest with them. And that's up to them if they can forgive you or not. Is this cheating or not? I'll let you know. We got fully drunk and had intimacy while in the shower. And my boyfriend was telling me that we should invite my friend to have the intimacy with us. I was like, WTF, no. And he said, okay. And after we were on the bed as well, he was like, hey, we should really ask her to join. He literally went to the door to ask her, but when I said no, he stopped. We were drunk. So the next day I was thinking about that and I talked about it with him. He said he was super drunk and didn't know what he was doing and he was so sorry for that. It won't happen again. He was going to say sorry for my friend as well, but then I stopped him because she doesn't know anything about it, so I don't want any drama. This was the first time something like this happened. We are still together, but I still think about that. What should I do? No, I don't think that's cheating because it was a thought and a question. Nothing actually happened. However, he brought it up and he brought it up more than once, which means his mind, while y'all were getting down to your business, his mind was on the friend. So you do what you want with that information. Caught at the club with another girl. Oh! We were together for 4 years, grew together, we broke up, took a little time apart and started talking again. Everything was great, communication on 10. I found out he cheated on me at the club last Saturday. Oh. Caught making out with some girl and went off when I found out. He flipped it on me like I was crazy for finding out from my friends. He was at a super popular club in our area. Monday, he called me apologizing and regretting it. Now it's a week later and I'm blocked and he was all up on more girls last night. I'm so confused why he begged for another chance, cried for me and did it again. I don't know what I did to deserve this. Update, he called me crying to apologize, but I can't keep taking this guy back. I need to find love for myself even though this hurts so much. Girl, you didn't do anything to deserve this. I hate that. I hate that we automatically, if someone cheats, it's like, oh, it must be my fault. What's wrong with me? And that's not always the frickin' case, okay? Me, 22 female, my boyfriend, who's 22 male, cheated on me and confessed after 5 months. My boyfriend and I have been going out for more than 1.5 years now. We were together for a year, but now we are in a long distance, saying in 2 different continents, but we were still working it out pretty well. He confessed to me a few weeks ago that before he had gone off to a different continent, he actually cheated on me with a girl from Tinder. He said it was very coincidental and he just met up with the girl, not expecting things to go so far. He said sorry a lot, and even after getting blocked from everywhere, he was emailing me sorry. He said he took this much time to confess since he was scared that we would break up. I eventually got back with him. People just don't know their worth. I eventually got back with him since I felt like he was actually sorry and I still loved him. A few weeks passed, but now I keep second guessing my decisions. Was I right to give him a second chance even when he cheated on me when we lived together and lied to me for 5 months about it? While I was making plans to visit him in a different country, how will I trust that he isn't sleeping with somebody behind my back? Should I even be doing this at all? I don't think you should have taken him back in the first place, but that's because I have a different opinion on it. I hope you, if you choose to stay, I hope he actually makes changes and I hope you guys heal and work it out. But there's someone out there who wouldn't cheat on you. I hope you know that. I, 36 female, think my husband, 41 male, is cheating. I'm stuck in a dark place. For context, I was checking my Find Me app this morning because my oldest, 17 female, is out of state on a trip. I noticed my husband, who's supposed to be at work, is at an apartment complex. So I call and text him, and the only thing he sent back was, I'm fine. I'll tell you when I'm ready. Nah. Tell me now. Now I'm just sitting here wondering, WTF happened? Yes, we've had issues like most people, and yeah, he has cheated in the past, but he promised he would never do that again. Well, they always say that so that you stay with them. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. We've been married 17 years and I've been a stay-at-home mom the whole time, taking care of our kids, 17 and 10. My brain and my heart are sinking so low right now. I just don't know anymore. Girl, you went through it once and it sounds like, you know, you chose to forgive him and you chose to stay and you're probably gonna have to go through it again. I think her gut knows and that's why she wrote this. I think she knows. What do I do with this? Just found out boyfriend of 2 years has been subscribing / buying OnlyFans. I consider it a form of cheating. I feel so numb due to my past, but I love him. What should I do? I've never thought of this yet. Do we consider that cheating, you guys? I feel like everyone's situation will be different. Some people will see that as like, no, I don't consider that cheating. Well, others would consider that very much cheating. All you can do at that point is talk to them and express that I consider this a form of cheating. It makes me uncomfortable. And maybe based on how they react to that, and if they're willing to stop out of respect for you, then you could move on from that. Unless you had told them that beforehand and you were like, that makes me uncomfortable, and they did it anyway and they hid it for 2 years, get out. Not sure if my girlfriend, 22, is cheating on me, 23. Pretty much me and this girl met on Tinder on February 11th-ish, 2023, and we hit it off. We've been talking every day, every hour, sometimes every second. So then I decided to visit her because I was in Korea at the time. So we met March 1st and we hooked up the first day we met. At the time, I didn't really care about anything and just wanted to hook up with girls constantly, but I stopped after we started talking seriously about a month into us first meeting. She is currently a nurse and is extremely busy, and she has a very hard schedule. Not entirely sure how busy it gets for a nurse in Thailand, but apparently she gets a lot of patients. She used to club a lot with her friends, some of them single, some of them in relationships. But the thing that bothers me the most is how she told me she has only slept with 2 guys, me and her ex, but she is really hot and goes to the club often. Okay, so if you're good looking, that means that you just sleep with whoever and you have a big kill count. So silly. Like, how does she not find at least a few guys attractive in the club and go home with them? Well, I must be really fucking ugly because I have never had a one-night stand in my entire life, and I'm 31 years old. So it must be because I'm very ugly. I just find it hard to believe when a girl says that when she used to club so often. She has only clubbed once since we started talking within 9 months, and we still talk at least every hour of the day when she has the chance. Oh yeah, and we also FaceTime every time she gets off work, when we sleep, and before we go to work. Holy smokes, how do you even have the time, you guys? She has unfollowed every guy that she's met at a club and some of her guy friends that I said, just mainly the ones that I told her if they flirted with her at least once, she has to unfollow them. We plan on moving in together in 4+ years while I go to university in Thailand, and she seems very content with that. I just don't want to look insecure and paranoid about her cheating or anything like that. That's how you look. Overall, I don't think that she would cheat on me, but there's just some moments when I feel like something could slip up or some random hot patient or coworker could flirt with her and she could fall for it. Your thoughts, please. So basically, I just want to know if there's a chance that she could be cheating on me. Sorry, this was really unorganized. Bro, you got to work on your insecurities. You got a hot girl, and guess what? Guess what? That hot girl that you're so worried about cheating, that hot girl is dating you. She chose you. What an accomplishment. You're too insecure. On the wrong path. Don't like where I'm going. Okay, that's a very healthy thing to admit to yourself. I haven't cheated, but I'm on the wrong path. I've been married to my wife for 5 years and we have 2 kids. I've been addicted to porn, adult videos, for about 13 years. I'm 28. The addiction has led me to go to massage parlors. I've never actually done anything in these parlors. I give them my money, I take off my clothes, make an excuse to leave, get my money, and go home and watch porn and feel bad about it all. My wife knows about the parlors, but she doesn't know about the porn addiction. I recently went to a parlor and took my clothes off, but I didn't leave. I let her start touching me this time. It didn't lead to anything. I told her to stop and I left. I haven't told my wife, but I feel horrible for going back to a massage parlor when I told her I was done and my problem is under control. I finally realized that the root of all my problems is the porn addiction. Well, you say you haven't cheated, but another woman was touching your junk. So to me, that's cheating. But it sounds like you guys have communicated about this before. I think you just really need to talk to your wife. You're addressing it. You don't like where you're going. You don't like this addiction. talk about it, and that's between you and her with what you guys decide to do with that. But you gotta be honest about everything. Caught my husband calling a woman. I am a stay-at-home mother with my husband for 11 years. My husband goes to these neighbors' house to drink on the weekends, and he met a girl there. I caught him calling her last night to see if she got home. I do not know her and never met her. Should I be okay with this? I think you need more information on that. Calling her to see if she got home, maybe he was genuinely just being a kind human and making sure someone got home safe. But it might be a red flag and a little like note to like, this feels a little weird, feels a little too random, and I need to know what's going on here. All right, you guys. You guys know the saying. What do we say about cheaters? If you can't stay loyal, stay single. Honestly, just be single. Do whatever the hell you want. You know? Stay classy out there though, and stay sassy, and I'll see you tomorrow.